So listen, you guys, I know I'm behind on my Canadian bacon news, but we're gonna try to catch up on her really quick. I will still be behind, but at least we're here. And just because I've not been making videos on my Canadian bacon, I have to say I've been dipping in and dipping out, keeping my fingers on things. But since the whole Thailand situation, it seems to me that between Foodie and Poop Boy, things have gotten strained, and I'm thinking it has a lot to do with the whole thing that they know our eyes are on them. So now Salah has opted to be heard but not seen on video with her, and even now the live stream that she's in right now, where she is anime sex dude is dropping some handles on her to eat. Something is seriously off, more off than usual. Like, something is definitely afoot between these two. But anyways, since I'm behind, let's go back a little bit and play catch up.
Welcome to a car mukbang. Today I'm at Hardee's. I'm trying a new tornado sandwich. Fries and Santa Fe sauce. I'll show you the tornado in just a minute. Let's have some fries and Santa Fe. So, okay, now check this out. I was not expecting it to be this big. It's huge. This is their new tornado. Like, how do you even open this thing? I'm gonna dip it in the Santa Fe sauce. Look at this thing. It's freaking huge. It can stand on its own.
I am sorry, but to point out the obvious, but that thing is massive. That would be like 2 or 3 meals for me. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. And I'm a very active person, and I can barely eat that much, as active as I am. For her to be so less than sanitary, to be able to eat that much is mind-boggling. Even though I've been watching this woman for years, I'm still amazed by how much food she can easily put down. Is alarming.
Probably both. I'm gonna do that. It's spicy. All right. One more bite. Let's. Yum. Wow.
My God, those are the dopamines hitting her. Even though I know I had to sped up, but she put that thing down in less than 8 minutes. You guys, if I ate all that fast, oh my God, I can only imagine. Oh my God, just thinking about that, my poor stomach. That is absolutely pure insanity. And this is like watching, literally, it's not like we are watching an addict get that fix right on camera on YouTube. It's no different from somebody shooting up on YouTube. How is it different? It's no different. It's the exact same freaking thing. It's unbelievable.
Okay, my review.
So now we're gonna move on to the next clip, and this is from Barbecue Chilling. I'll be linking the full video in the description. We're going to be talking about how she feels guilty, blah blah blah. But the most important one I'm more interested in is her admitting that she crapped the bed in Thailand. And I've been suspecting that she pooped that bed more than once, if you ask me. That's what I think. But she finally admits that she did poop the bed in Thailand.
No, I don't want to. I actually feel shame. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but it's not usual that I do. I'll just let you guys guess and think what you want. Yes, I ordered out because I'm a weak creature. I'm a slave. KFC? Yes, it was KFC. But honestly, I'm kind of turned off of the KFC. It wasn't that good this time. So.
Sure, that's what she says now, until that anime dude comes in the chat or sends her a PayPal and telling her what to eat, especially if he requests that she eats some KFC. She'll be right back at it. Let's be real. She says that now, but yeah, she'll be back eating it. Please. The only thing that this woman is turned off by are vegetables. Vegetables are the one thing that turns her off. Anything else is on the table.
I don't know. It grossed me out a bit. The chicken was like rubbery. I don't know. No, Chantal. I know. Oh well. I had KFC. Salah can eat a fast food meal and not give a shit if he doesn't eat another one for another whole month. Do you know what I mean? How come some people are addicted to fast food and some people are not?
Chantal, it's no different from any other addiction. Some people get too addicted to some things that other people are not. But specifically with food situation with you and many other people, a lot of people tend to turn to specifically food because of some dramatic things in their childhood. I mean, they use other things too, but I'm speaking specifically to you. Something dramatic happened to you as a child, and you find comfort in food, and you have learned as a child, or maybe as a child, you were soothed by food, and you learned not to be uncomfortable. Every time you got uncomfortable in any situation, food was always there for you. So honestly, for you, your food is your pacifier. You do not like being uncomfortable. Food is, I don't know, food is your pacifier basically. Food is your pacifier through life. Instead of dealing with your issues, you pacify it with food. That's the best way I can get into it without making this video into a long ass tangent.
It has to be something in the brain. I mean, genetically, I'm predisposed, so I don't know if it makes a difference, but like my dad, you know, he was an alcoholic and a food addict, big time food addict. My mom told me many.
Was her dad an alcoholic? Yes, he was. Was her dad a food addict? From the pictures I've seen and all over the QEs, no, he was not. She likes to use that as a way to make herself feel better, but I've seen pictures of her dad in the farms. No, Chantal, that's a lie. Your dad was never morbidly obese. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what you tell yourself to make yourself feel better. I know once in a while she likes to bring that in, that her dad was a food addict. No, he was not. Was he an alcoholic? Yes. Food addict? No. So, yeah, I don't know what else to tell her.
Stories about that. Yeah, you have to completely stop eating it, I think. And I don't like to me, that just the idea of that is like unfathomable. I can't stand her looking at me for food. Her dish is empty. I can't stand it. I guess I'm gonna have a fat cat. I don't know what to do about it.
You guys, this part that irked me so much. It's like, ma'am, you were willing to starve your cat. Let that sink in. Now all of a sudden you still want people to think like this caring pet owner. No, you're not, honey. No, you're not. How long did it took 2 years to get people to get your damn cat spayed. Now you care. Another thing too, I've noticed a lot of people like her, like Amber, they project their own insecurities to the animals too as well, especially since she's gained over 120 pounds since she's been in Kuwait. They will overfeed that cat to make them, animals, whatever, to make themselves feel better. And also, on this one, she's being performative. Anyways, let's continue.
Here you go, baby. Oh, baby! Do you find she's gained weight? Look at her bum. Look at her bum. You have fat tortoiseshell bum. You're fat. I don't think expats can get Ozempic. I think it's only for Kuwaitis, if I'm not mistaken. There's certain...
And again, you are not an expat. You are a squatter. You are beyond. You went past the visiting person. You are a Kuwaiti squatter. Okay? So no, you're not entitled to anything else. Because why? Because you are a squatter.
medications that you can only get as a Kuwaiti. Can a man come in to fix something if the husband isn't home? I don't think Salah would allow that, but Rhonda...
Listen, it pisses me off so much when she talks out of her ass when it comes to situations like this. I live within and amongst the African community, within the African community that are very much intertwined with the Arab community. So I have a lot of Arab friends. And I asked them about the shit that she just spews out of her ass. Chantal, yes, the man can come in and fix stuff as long as you have a hijab on. And that's if you're actually married, honey. What difference would it make since you have a hijab on? You're just putting the shit up your ass. Okay. What's going on is, homegirl here, if something needs to be fixed, she has to bounce out of the apartment because she's really not supposed to be there. That's why we've been seeing her up at butt crack of dawn in the morning, driving around because she's not really supposed to be in that apartment. Let's be for real. Because if she was actually supposed to be there, as long as she had hijab on, it wouldn't have made any difference. The people can come in, fix whatever they need to fix, and be out. She is so full of shit.
I would just have to go in another room and shut the door. That's usually what I do. Like, if they knock at the door, he'll be like, go in the room and shut the door. I'll go in the room, shut the door. And then if they have to go in the room I'm in, I'll tell them to wait here. Tell me to go in the other room, shut the door. Go in the room.
Okay, right there, you guys. She just told you everything you need to know. She told you without realizing that she told you. Especially if her husband is there, in quotation marks. Her husband, in quotation marks, was there. What would she have to leave room to room to room? It's ridiculous. She has this archaic, old school marriage between Middle Eastern couples. If your husband is there, why do you have to keep on running and hiding, Chantal? She got this shit from the movies, and she got this shit from Poop Boy, because Poop Boy cannot be caught being around her because they're not married. She just told you everything you needed to know right there without her realizing that she just told on herself.
I used to date a Middle Eastern man who was extremely possessive, which led to our breakup. He wouldn't even let me go out if the neighbors were in their cars. Really? Yeah, if you're gonna date, well, it's a different culture, so you have to understand it. So what a lot of people will see as controlling.
Imagine going to this cow to learn about Middle Eastern culture when before I would say she barely ever left the place. Now she does because she has to. She's forced to have to leave the place because she doesn't want to get served. And she's not really supposed to be there. What tells me is that all she's getting is what Poop Boy is telling her. And she is too stupid to pick up a book and read a book or Google the shit and learn her own knowledge. That's what tells me right there. She is eating up everything that scared man is telling her. Why go to her for any advice on anything, for fuck's sake? Jesus.
It's actually just like a protective jealousy. Yeah. I would rather a man be like that than be okay with
What the fuck is she talking about protective jealousy? What? And people eat this shit up. What the fuck does she think she lives in? Iraq? Iran? What? And people actually eat this shit up. It's amazing to me. It's absolutely amazing to me how many people eat her BS up.
With people. I hate to say it because of my past, and people have seen my body, but let's say I never did. Like if a man just allows his wife to, alter everything to any man, like he doesn't care about that. Like it's just like that's looked down upon in this culture, anyways. It's just different. That's all.
Exactly, my Canadian bacon. This is the part that you don't seem to sink in your head, but nobody believes that you guys are married, aside from lack of chemistry, lack of the dude wanting to put a finger in you. What self-respecting Arab man, no offense, would be with a woman like you, not because of your size, because of the shit you've done and put out there in the internet? The only reason such a person would be with you, Chantal, is because they're trying to ride you like a humpback whale on their way to the West. And once they get to the West, guess what? They would dump your ass and get with somebody with the same beliefs from the same culture. Get it together.
I don't like being the one like wearing the pants. I don't know. I mean, I don't. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be the one wearing pants. Like, I know you guys probably think I do because I usually do in relationships, but no, the dynamic is different.
No offense, but the only people that Chantal ever wore the pants with was Pete's and Pete's. This dude is just willing to put up with her because he's trying to get to the West. But now I think it's sinking in, and now I think his family is stepping in. Why do you think this dude doesn't want to be seen on camera with her? Why do you think this dude is not willing to be out and about with her? He is starting to realize that her false promises are not coming to his fruition. Chantal never even wore the pants with Bibi. Bibi was too much of a kind person and gave her all the leeway that she needed to start making money on her own for her to move out. Even then, he had to lie to her and tell her that his sister was moving in. Chantal never wore the pants except with peace. She tried to pull the same thing with Elstebi. Elstebi was not having it. She had to chase him around. She had to come online that my boyfriend. If you look at the parallels between Elstebi and Poop Boy right now, there are no difference except for they're playing their game a little bit differently. Absolutely no different. Ugh. That's another video I should make on its own.
Like, I get my way with some things with enough whining, but it's more effort. But I like that. I like that women are protected in a way because, like, for example, when we went to the courthouse, there was an elevator just for women because I don't want to be stuck in an elevator with all smelly men. No.
Chantal, you are so stupid. Salah and Murat took you to that courthouse to make you believe that you were getting to legalize your papers, you're not married. At this point, you have to realize that you're not fucking married. Salah could have went to the courthouse and took you with you to sell you in this story because he could have had to upgrade his residency papers. Who knows? You are not married. And second of being stuck in an elevator with stinky man, honey, everybody around you say you stink. Second of all, I feel sorry for the women who had to be stuck with you in an elevator having to smell you. Yes, I know people are going to be like, you're normally nice, blah, blah, blah. Listen, sometimes you got to tell the truth. The truth is the truth. The woman stinks. Everybody in their life have said the woman stinks.
Yeah, I shouldn't have posted that, but I put it hard on the lips. Those were private photos, but I was like, why do I feel like I have to prove to anybody? Because you have people.
I should have taken snapshots of those pictures of her pretending that her and Salah were kissing. Clearly, those were AI images. People have created them because the app that she used, the rest of his face wasn't even connecting with the rest of her AI face. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen, you guys. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. So she was forced with putting that hot picture to make it look like they were kissing. Girl, bye. Bye.
All the time. They don't kiss, they don't kiss. So I posted one of our private photos, but I put a heart there. But like, why? I'm mad at myself. Like, why do I have to prove anything to anybody? It's just like, it's stupid. Did you know that while I was in Canada, apparently, I found out recently, actually I saw Salah's messages. People were messaging him on social media, telling him that I was meeting up with you know who. Yeah, nice. People, I don't know why people want to try to break up people's marriage, like for a pastime. It's weird. Like, why? You know? And then I saw messages from like people I've seen as haters, and they were trying to message Salah, but there was no replies. I was like, what the heck is wrong? Like, you women need water. Here. What is wrong with people? You saw.
Okay, so this is another thing I have something to say in. She is so fucking dense. She is daft and dense. Chantal, of course he's gonna show you that. I would not be surprised if Poop Boy had an actual email address or addresses that people can email him on that Chantal knows nothing about. Because he needs to get his payday coming. Of course, he's going to keep the one email address where she has access to. Who is to say, Chantal, that he doesn't have 2 or 3 other email addresses that you don't know anything about? Oh, Jesus Christ, you're stupid.
What happened when I had the potato corner? Shark, remember? The shark that shook the nation. Oh my God, it was bad. It was the worst diarrhea. I had to pay a cleaning fee on the bed sheet. TMI. I got food poisoning from the potato corner, I think from the rat skins. And this is the worst ever. I got so sick. On the day.
Chantal, you have no gallbladder. Forget about not having gallbladder. If any human being ate the way that you ate and the way you eat, the rest of us will be shitting the bed on a daily basis. And I won't be surprised if that's a daily occurrence for you. What do you mean you got food poisoning? You have no gallbladder. All you ate was crap. Of course you shit at the bed. I always say the reason that they were leaving your nose on your door is because you kept on shitting the bed. And shitting everywhere. And pooping your underwear and throwing it in the trash can. And they finally had to write you a note saying that where the trash bin was at, the trash chute, because of it being feces. So for you to just okay, anyways, let's listen to what she said. I had to say the rest of it.
I was supposed to leave I made it without having to pay a cleaning fee for the whole time. The day that I was supposed to go to the airport, I had the worst diarrhea and like I shit the bed. You couldn't have water for it. That's never happened. Honestly. Pants, yes, but the bed and their white sheets. Like I tried to get it out. Anyways, that's what going on. And I put a deposit, right? So I go to check out early in the morning. I go to check out, and the guy goes, "Okay, we sent somebody upstairs to check the room. It's taking forever." I hear the guy on the two-way radio. I don't know. They're talking in Thai. He must have said in Thai like, "Charge her, she shit the bed." So, anyways, yeah, they took a few hundred off my deposit. I think I got.
And right there, that's what she gave herself away. Remember, like I mentioned earlier, they had to send in a note saying they have to come in her room every 2 days to clean from Ministry of Sanitary Department because Chantal was shitting everywhere, shitting her underwears, throwing them out in a trash can thing they give you in a hotel room instead of like throwing them in a bin chute thingy, expecting them to clean it up for her. What I'm guessing is that they had to deal with that situation so many times, and I believe she shit the bed so many times. They had to make a wait for them to check the room before they could let her go, because I don't believe this is the first occurrence of her shitting the bed. Because never have I ever in my life have went to a hotel room and had them tell me, wait here so we can check the hotel room to make sure before we add all the charges. This is absolutely insanity. Absolutely insanity. She shitted the bed more than once.
A lot of it back, but it wasn't my fault. I'm not nasty. It's not my fault. It was like liquid. Like I couldn't hold it. That's how bad it was. That's how sick I was. It just came out. Like when I would move, I used the dish soap. It wasn't a lot. Like, it was just, I cleaned it up, and, but it was still.
Ma'am, you are nasty. What do you mean it wasn't a lot? If it was liquid, that bed had to be covered in your slush. Gross. What do you mean it wasn't a lot? What do you mean you're not nasty? Of course you're nasty, Chantal. That's why we watch you, because you're disgusting. Holy crap. Anyways, you guys, let's see what else she has to say, and then I'm going to cut it off.
Oh, the sheets were white like this, so it was like a little stained. Hey guys, I'm so hungry. Diet.
So yeah, that's basically what I got for this video. So yeah, so Chantal pooped the bed in Thailand, like I suspected, but I think it was more than once. And it was liquid. Girl, that shit was all over the place. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I will catch you in the next video. And I will try to catch up with the recent live stream. I still want to work on that cookie video, which was in the hunt for the cookie, because somebody in the chat got the cookie in her mind. She couldn't let it go. It's funny as shit. But anyways, I'll try to get caught up on Chantal. I still gotta do Keeping It Cute. She's been pissing me off, so I kind of like put it off on the back burner. But anyways, you guys, I will catch you in the next one. Stay warm. There's memberships on our channel. Anyways, catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.